tomorrow, Ellie House. Stay locked in between the lines with Coach Stella.
Back, baby, between the lines with Coach Stella at our Saturday edition Ellie House Game of the Week. The Hickory Hornets got it done, 13-12. I'm here with the head coach and the starting quarterback. Coach, I'm gonna start with you. It felt like y'all taking the ball first in that first drive, keeping them on the field, making Jules play defense, and then ultimately get the point. You didn't get points the first drive, but they played the first half. You probably had the ball 80% of the time. Was that part of your game plan tonight?
Definitely part of the game plan. Here's the crazy thing about that. All week long, I was saying, no, we're going to kick it off. My son's young. I want to let him play defense, get in the groove, and get on offense. And right before it, I'm like, I don't want to give Juju Johnson the ball. I'm serious. And literally, we were going out for a coin toss and told Luke Lewis, take the ball. We're going to take the ball. We want to be aggressive and take it. And it paid out well. Like you said, we were able to possess the ball. We knew they got really good athletes. We didn't want to get in a shootout this year. That's not really our thing. We feel like we got a great offensive line. We got multiple tight ends. We can get in 13 personnel. We can go 14 if we want to. So we would say we're going to slow the game down, try to pound it a little bit, especially when it's hot early. And we did a great job extending drives. This dude right here, man, heart of a lion, man.
No doubt. Christian, my first time seeing you play in person. Of course, it ain't perfect, especially for a quarterback. It's never perfect. But the only stat that wins, that matters, is the win. The one thing I learned about you watching tonight, you're very smart, you're very tough, and you're a gamer. Give yourself some props. What you like about your game tonight, and how it feels to get the first game?
All week, coaching his players coming to my first game. They're talking about
No doubt. Coach, we was here during the week. We was at Farrell during the week. We interviewed both coaches, both players. How much motivation was those interviews?
I mean, yesterday, the guys will tell you, I wasn't in a good mood because, I feel like we respect everybody, and I make sure, and I know Coach Amp and them do a great job as kids, but just some of the stuff, that was said, we played the video for them, a 2.5-minute clip yesterday before our practice. And, we don't have a quarterback. We got one football player on our team who's decent. And our offensive line is okay. That was the comments on these guys. They took it personal, and our Friday practice was like a midweek practice. Those guys wanted to play this game yesterday. They came out focused, and they were ready to go. I told them, but here's the thing. I'm not worried about respect. We're worried about what we do on the field, and football's the greatest sport in the world because you got to prove it out here on the field, and we did that tonight.
No doubt. Christian, first half, you threw a touchdown, you threw a dart, put a strike right on Trevor's face mask. Talk about what you've seen when you got the play call, when you broke the huddle, and what you see pre-snap and post-snap.
All week, we've been talking about the linebackers down. When you take a shot, send them down, nice fake, touchdown, return.
Hey, now, we're going to say it. I know the first one got called back, but how did it feel to open up this game, taking it to the crib with that adrenaline and that emotion? Did that help get you calm down, being that your first start in this type of big environment?
It did. Reached me against, so what happened.
No doubt. Coach, before I get you out of here,
yes, sir.
Big win, got to feel great. I'm going to get you in there so you can celebrate.
Yes, sir.
Give me one thing you want to work on to kind of clean up going into next week.
I think from the run game standpoint, our aiming points were a little bit off. We feel in the first half we missed 2 big ones, especially on power. We're a big gap scheme. We love counter, but they do a great job. Their backers flow so well. We wanted to stay same side and run power against them. We feel like we missed 2 that could have been big runs for Kelvin in the first half. And then our wide zone, our aiming point was a little bit off. We feel like we could have hit a couple there. So in the run game, that would be it. In the pass game, our angles on our routes were a little bit off. They dropped the 7 route a couple times, and we missed it. In the first quarter, we ran a bootleg. It was wide open. So it's little things like that, taking advantage, and then we can't have two touchdowns called back on penalties. So we got to be better there. But those are the big things I'm already thinking about next week. So.
No doubt. Head coach always looking for things to iron out. Before we get out of here, I see y'all family behind, Coach.
Yes.
This ain't your first time. What did you know we do? Get a shout out.
Hey, shout out to my baby, Erica. I know this was a tough week for her. Principal at Farrell, her son's playing, and then my daughter, Zoe. Shout out to you guys. They're the real MVPs. They make it all work. So.
No doubt. Same with you, Christian. Shout somebody out, baby.
Yeah, my mom, take me to practice and stuff. I love you, Zoe. That's my best friend.
Hey, I got kids at home, sound like a son. Moms and sons got a special relationship. Dads and daughters got a special relationship. Between the Lines with Coach Stella. Thank you for the hospitality, Coach. It's beautiful out here.
Thank you.
We'll be back.
Always
Between the Lines with Coach Stella, season 3. You know how we get down.
Thank you.
I decided that I wanted to use it while I have it. So I started running, set little goals for myself 1 mile at a time. And every time I conquered those goals, I'd have this huge burst of self-esteem.
Running with the community is, to me, the only way to do it because it makes you want to go?
I was really going to just do one and done, and I fell in love with running. I've run 9 or 10 marathons now, an ultra marathon, and started this running group here in Morrison, so it's part of my life now.
But my main advice is to just keep going, right? Even if you have to back it down a little bit, just keep moving forward.
Race together, run together. It's a lifestyle.
We back, baby, Between the Lines with Coach Stella, Season 3, at our Saturday edition, Ellie House Game of the Week. I got our player of the game, Mr. Kelvin Morrison, 199 yards rushing and a big touchdown. Kelvin, how I feel to get the Week 1 win?
I feel great. They had us losing this game, so coming out with that win, it felt great.
Talk to me. The game winner ended up being your 63-yard touchdown. Tell me what was the play call and tell me what you seen when you got the ball.
It was just ice, so when I got the ball, I saw open field. I said, oh, yeah, they're not catching me, so I'm just running.
Last question. I think you gave yourself about a 90 speed when I interviewed you the other day. Now, you know in EA Sports, it kind of go up and down based on your performance. So after the night, what would your speed be?
I said 98.
98. You heard the man. He's a soft-spoken, real humble kid, but he's one of the best players we got in PA and one of the best players in the Midwest. Kelvin Morrison, make sure you come support him, Hickory, one of the best players in the area. Big dog, give some shout-outs before you go.
I'm shouting out my line because without they blocking, I'm not getting that touchdown.
You heard him, and I talked to Luke Lewis. He said Chick-fil-A on you. My guy up out of here, Between the Lines with Coach Stella. You know how we do. Hey!
LB checking in, man. Keep it locked in, but in Between the Lines with Coach Stella, you feel me? You dig.